Here to talk about my top 14 books of 2014. Here we go. Okay, number 14, Legion by Veronica Roth. Not going to say too much because you all know what a Legion is, I think, probably. But I really liked it. I know a lot of people hated it, but I didn't. I thought it was a good end to the series, and it was really interesting. And even though it crushed my soul, I still liked it. Number 13, The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. This book was the end of the Percy Jackson series, and again, it was a good end to the series, and it just made me feel all about things, and it's like a good ending for that series for all the characters, except the ones who died, but they died heroically and stuff, so that's cool, I guess, even though it's really sad. Number 12, City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This is the last book in the Moto Instrument series. Again, great end to the series. The book was it was awesome. I didn't think any book could beat City of Glass in that series, but it did. It was perfect. Number 11, The Boss by Abigail Burnett. So, just a disclaimer and stuff. This book is very not safe for work and all that kind of stuff. It's a very sexual book, so yeah, just warning. But it's really good. I liked it. And the author of the book wrote some hilarious 50 Shades of Grey recaps, which is why I read the book in the first place. And this book is basically 50 Shades of Grey if 50 Shades of Grey was written by someone who's a feminist and understands healthy relationships. So go read it. It's great. And the characters are very well developed and realistic, and I love it. Number 10, The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. So, yeah, I finally read Lord of the Rings. I had been procrastinating it forever, but I finally got around to it. And I'm glad I did, because it was really interesting. And my personal favorite is The Fellowship of the Ring, because basically there's a lot of dialogue, and they get bored when characters aren't talking, because I'm weird like that. Also, I really love Tom Bombadil. Number 9, The Silkworm by J.K. Rowling. I mean, Robert Galbraith. I can't blink. It was great. What I love about the books in this series is that you get to know the detectives as well as you get to know the people who are involved in the mystery. And I think that's great. I think that's just awesome. Number 8, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. So I knew I would love this book. I mean, it's called Fangirl. Did you mean my life? But it was way better than I thought it was going to be. And I thought it was going to be great. I mean, it deals with real life issues without getting too dramatic and depressing, and I just loved it. Number 7, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. So, yeah, I think I'm one of the last people on the planet to read this book, but I really loved it. It was just magical. Yeah, I just really loved it. Number 6, Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This was another case of it was way better than I thought it was going to be. And it was also way deeper than I thought it was going to be, just like Fangirl. And I would definitely recommend it. Number 5, My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. So I don't really read too many books with multiple points of view, but so maybe that's why this happens, but I usually always pick sides. I pick a character and just I don't really pick. I think it's kind of like a wand in Harry Potter. You don't pick the character picks you. But anyway, I usually just have this one character where I'm like, I'm on your side. But in this book, I was on everyone's side. So, kudos to Jodi Picoult, because that never happens. Number 4, Quiet by Susan Cain. So this is actually a non-fiction book. It's about introverts, and I thought, well, I'm an introvert, so that's relevant. It was awesome. I would definitely recommend it if you're an introvert, because it makes you feel better about being an introvert. And if you're not an introvert, I recommend you read it so you can understand the introverts in your life. Number 3. Okay, so number 3, number 2, number 1 are all equally number 1 in my heart. But I kind of had to put them in order because that's how lists work. Number 3 is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. I loved it. It was great. It was just beautiful. The writing was beautiful. The romance was strangely beautiful. Characters were just so good and well developed, and I loved it. Number 2, Revenge of the Girl with Great Personality by Elizabeth Eulberg. That's a very long title, I know, but it's worth it. It's a great book. I think it's very feminist, personally, and the ending was very surprising in a very good way. Now, drumroll please. Number 1, which is The Dark Wife by Sarah Deemer. It's just a really good book. I loved it. The story was great. The characters were great. They were so well developed. Just awesome. And yay for LGBT representation, am I right? So, yeah. I love all the books on this list, and I would really recommend them. They made my 2014 awesome, even though a lot of them gave me feels and made me cry. But, whatever. It's cool. So, hope you like this video, and Happy New Year.